Hello friends, welcome to WiFiStudy.com, one-stop destination for all competitive exam. My name is Bunesh Sharma and today in this video we are going to present you the current affairs 2016 September 3rd week in English. In our previous video we uploaded this video in Hindi and right now we are going to present you this current affairs section 3rd week of September in English. Friends, if you want to prepare from the application mode, you can download our application, that is Wi-Fi Study app, and this is a very useful app. You can download it from the Google Play, and in this app you will get a daily current affairs, GK test, and a lot more education content for your upcoming exam. And this is available in both the format, that is in Hindi and in English, both. Friends, if you like this video, please subscribe us so that we can provide you more videos, more content, and we will help you in your upcoming exam. Friend, this page is very important. As you can see, if you want to buy a current affair magazine in a hard copy at your doorstep, you can order it here. If you want to buy 1 month current affair magazine, you will get it in just rupees 30. And if you order 6 month current affair magazine or more than 6 month current affair magazine, you can get 10% discount and you will able to pay in just rupees 162. There is no delivery charges. There is free delivery available for you, and you will get a current affair magazine in a hard copy format at your doorstep. So friends, let's start from the international section. Slowly we'll cover all the sections, that is international, national, banking, then sports, okay, then books, everything which is important for your exam. Okay, that whatever that happened in the country or across the globe in the 3rd week of September will cover everything which is important for your exam. Okay, so let's see the first question of international section. Which country has hosted Non-Aligned Movement Summit 2016? Which country has hosted Non-Aligned Movement Summit 2016? So let's go to the news. Vice President Ansari represented India at the NAM Summit. Vice President Amit Ansari represented India at the 17th Summit of the Non-Aligned Movement held at the Margarita Island in Venezuela from September 17 and 18. So it was held at Venezuela. So Venezuela was a country which hosted this NAM 2016. So your answer is Venezuela. Okay, so I will tell you something about the NAM first. NAM is an organization which was established in 1961. Okay, the idea of the NAM was from the 5 PM or the President of the nation, that is from India. Jawaharlal Nehru gave this idea. From Indonesia, Sukarno. Okay, and there was a Egypt PM, then Ghana, okay, then Yugoslavia. So all these 5 leaders of the nation gave this idea to make a country, to make an organization, okay, to make an organization which gave their name Non-Aligned Movement. And it is a group of states which are not formally aligned or against any power bloc. Okay, they made it because they don't want to oppose any power bloc or they don't want to go against any power bloc. So they made a non-aligned movement. Okay, right now there are 120 members and 15 observers of the NAM. Okay, and the last NAM summit was hosted by Iran in 2012. It is conducted in every 4 years, and 2012 it was hosted by Iran, and 2016 it was hosted by Venezuela. And our Vice President Amit Ansari represented India at the NAM Summit 2016. So these are the few important content for your exam. Who is the highest paid TV actress? Okay, so let's see the news. Priyanka Chopra among world 10 highest paid TV actresses according to the Forbes. So Priyanka Chopra is among the world 10 highest paid actresses with her ABC TV show Quantico and the endorsement netting $11 million in earning according to the Forbes. And this list is topped by the Modern Family star Sofia Vergara, who earned $43 million this year. So your answer is B, Sofia Vergara. Okay, and Priyanka Chopra is among the top 10 highest paid TV actresses. First Indian Music and the Dance Festival has been started in which Australian city? First ever Indian Music and Dance Festival has been organized in a Australian city. So you need to give the name of that city. So let's see the news. First of its kind Indian Music and Dance Festival aimed to showcase the country's rich and diverse culture was kicked off in an iconic Sydney Opera House. So it was started in Sydney. So the answer is Sydney. Okay, it was a 10 week festival. The name of it is Confluence Festival of India. Okay, inaugurated by the Mahesh Sharma, Union Tourism and the Culture Minister. Russia-China conducted joint naval exercise Joint Sea 2016. Okay, this is important, friend, because Russia and China carried out joint naval exercises dubbed as Joint Sea 2016, the resource-rich South China Sea of China Southern Gondage Province, South China Sea. Okay, there's a issue of the South China Sea, which was it was the China lost the case of the South China Sea in the ICJ, International Court of Justice, by Philippines. Okay, International Court of Arbitration said that the South China Sea is not belong to the China, but in spite of that, they neglected their decision and they conducted a joint naval exercise with the Russia. Okay, the name of it is Joint Sea. Recently, Russia and Pakistan also conducted a joint military exercise, and the name of it is Friendship 2016. Okay, Friendship 2016. The name of the joint military exercise which is conducted by Russia and Pakistan. International Day of Peace is observed on which date? Important question. Let's see the news. 21st September, the International Day of Peace is observed. The theme of the year 2016 is the Sustainable Development Goals, Building Block for Peace. As I told you before also in my videos that if you are appearing for the UPSC exam, you need to remember the theme of the days. Okay, and this is the theme of the 2016 International Day of Peace, that is a Sustainable Development Goal building block for peace. So your answer is 21st September, that is B. What is India's rank in World Economic Freedom Index 2016? Okay, so let's see the news. India stands at 112th spot on World Economic Freedom Index out of 159 countries and territories as it fared badly across categories including legal system and regulation, according to the Indian Economic Freedom of the World 2016. And this list is topped by the Hong Kong for the highest. Hong Kong has the highest level of economic freedom worldwide, followed by the Singapore, New Zealand, Switzerland, Canada, Georgia. Okay, so India has a rank of 112. So your answer is A. Which university has topped in India in Times Higher Education World Ranking Index? Okay, so let's see the news. Oxford topped the list as a world leading university. So Oxford University is top the list as the world leading university, and Indian Institute of Science of Bangalore has been placed in a rank segment of 201 to 250, and IIT Bombay is in the rank of 201 to 301 to 350. Okay, so India's best institute, that is IIS, is in 200 between the 201 to 250, and IIT Bombay is in 201 to 250, and it is taught by the Oxford University. That is okay. That is A is your answer. So this is the international news that is important for you, and then you need to cover up. And let's now see the national news. So first national news which is important for exam is which service has been launched by the railway to improve the railway travel experience of elderly, differently abled and ailing passengers. Okay, so the railway want to improve the travel experience of elderly, disabled people and the ailing passengers. Okay, so they launched a scheme. So you need to give the name of that scheme. So let's see the news. Railway launched Yatri Mitra Seva in the initiative to improve the railway travel experience of elderly, differentially abled and ailing passengers. The Railway Ministry has announced the launch of Yatri Mitra Seva. Okay, to simplify access to wheelchairs, battery operated cars and porter services. So your answer is A. Yatri Mitra is the name of that service. India has declared itself free from which disease recently? India recently declared itself free from one of the disease. So you need to give the name of it. So let's see the news. India declares itself free from the avian influenza, that is H5N1. Okay, the another name of the avian influenza is the bird flu. Bird flu is the another name of it. Okay, so India declared free from the bird flu. So answer is C. It is a highly contagious disease. Okay, and its declaration was made by the Department of Animal Husbandry under the Agriculture Ministry. The department in a statement said that it had notified the same to the World Organization for Animal Health. Okay, so firstly you need to remember this also that from from which virus, bacteria, all these diseases are caused. Okay, as bird flu is caused by the virus named H5N1, swine flu is also caused by the virus named H1N1, malaria is caused by the protozoa, and AIDS is caused by the HIV virus. Okay, so these are the things that you also need to remember. Which city will host African Development Bank meet next year? Okay, there is one Indian city which will going to host next African Development Bank meeting. Okay, so firstly you need to remember that 2016 African Development Bank meeting was held at Zambia. Zambia. Okay, the capital of the Zambia is Lusaka. So Lusaka hosted the 2016 African Development Bank annual meeting. Okay, so it is a landlocked, Zambia is a landlocked country surrounded by the Zimbabwe, Mozambique, all these nations. Okay, so let's see the news. Ahmedabad to host African Development Bank meet next year. So Ahmedabad is the city which will going to host next year, Ahmedabad, and to be held at the Mahatma Gandhi Convention Center, Ahmedabad on May 22 to 26. Okay. Which destroyer warship was launched recently in Mumbai? So let's see the news. Guided missile destroyer Mormagu launched in Mumbai. So guided missile destroyer Mormagu launched in Mumbai. So the answer is A. Mormagu. So it is an indigenously built warship equipped with a range of high-tech missiles. Was launched with the Navy Chief Admiral Sunil Lamba saying that the stealth destroyer can be compared with the best vessel in the world. Okay. So it is among the best vessel in the world. And who is the Navy Chief? Admiral Sunil Lamba. As our Air Force Chief, Air Force Field Marshal is, who is the Air Force Field Marshal? Arup Raha is the Air Force Chief Marshal. As Army General is, who is the head of the Army right now? Army General is the Dalveer Singh. Okay. So you need to remember the chief of all the three armies also. Okay. So next, which of the following ministry has launched the Swachh Saptaha as a part of the Swachh Bharat mission? One of the ministry has recently launched a scheme that is Swachh Saptaha. Okay. So let's see the news. Leading the campaign from the front, Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu launched the Swachh Saptaha as a part of the Swachh Bharat mission from New Delhi railway station. Okay, it is a 9-day mission emphasizing on the cleanness drive. So Ministry of Railway, as Suresh Prabhu is our railway minister, so it is started by the railway ministry. Supercomputer Param Ishan has been inaugurated at which institution? So let's see the news. HRD minister, that is Prakash Javadekar, launched the Param Ishan supercomputing facility at IIT Guwahati. So they launched at IIT Guwahati. Your answer is C. Okay. And what is a supercomputer? In the supercomputer, the performance of the supercomputer is measured by the flops, not MEMS. Okay, flops means floating. Okay, floating point operation per second. Instead of MIPS, MIPS means million instruction per second. Okay, so it is measured in flops, and the power of the Param is 250 teraflops. Okay, so you need to remember about the supercomputer also. The performance of supercomputer is measured in flops. And the manufacturing of the supercomputer in the world was started in 1960. Okay, started from the Atlas. Now let's see, the Ministry of Tourism observes Swachh Pakhwada. Okay, so it is a cleanliness drive which is started by the Ministry of Tourism. They started this special scheme for the cleanliness inside the office premises and the heritage heritage monuments like India Gate, Jantar Mantar, Nizamuddin Dargah. Okay, so this is the initiative launched by the Ministry of Tourism, that is Swachh Pakhwada. It was a essay competition. Okay, in-house essay competition, which has become Haryana's 22nd district. Recently, Haryana made one another district of there, so you need to give the name of it. So let's see the news. Charkhi Dadri is Haryana's 22nd district. Okay, announced by the Manohar Lal Khattar, Haryana Chief Minister. announced that district status for Dadri, the highest subdivision in the state, increasing the district count of Haryana to 22 from 21. So the answer is C, Charki Dadri. Which city has launched selfie with toilet initiative? Okay, there is a one city which launched a scheme selfie with toilet initiative. You need to give the name of that city. So let's see the news selfie with toilet to boost Swachh Bharat in Ludhiana. Okay, Ludhiana district administration has started a selfie with my Swachalya campaign. So or selfie with toilet. So your answer is C, Ludhiana. Presently, how many schemes are under direct benefit transfer schemes? Okay, so this is a scheme which was launched on first January 2013. So launched at okay. So what is this direct benefit transfer scheme? It is a scheme. Okay, it is an attempt to change the mechanism of transferring subsidies. Okay, this program aims to transfer subsidies directly to the people through their bank account. They want to transfer the different benefits of the government directly into their bank account. Okay, it is hoped that the creating subsidies into bank account will reduce leakages, delays, etc. There are many different schemes like National Child Labour Program, Student Scholarship, LPG subsidy. They want to transfer this scheme directly into the bank account. Okay, so this is a scheme named Direct Transfer Benefit Transfer Scheme. So let's see the news. Government to expand DBT to 147 scheme by next March. Okay, they want to expand this scheme to 147 scheme. Right now they are having they are having 74 schemes included in that DBT. Okay, so your answer is D. How many cities have been selected under third list of the smart cities? So let's see the news. 27 new cities selected under the Center Smart Cities Mission. Okay, 27 new cities included. So your answer is B. 5 cities from Maharashtra, to 4 from the Tamil Nadu, 3 from UP. Okay, so total right now there are 60 cities announced in all the 3 lists, and they have a target of 100 smart cities mission in next 3 years. Okay, they want to make 100 smart cities, and right now they announced 60 cities, and the third list comprises of 27 cities. The official website of Indian Prime Minister is now available in how many languages? Okay, let's see the news. Punjabi version of PM Narendra Modi website launched, and the website was initially started in English and Hindi, is now accessible in 9 regional languages also. So 9 regional languages plus 2 English language, that is Hindi and English. So total 11 languages. So now right now the website is available in 11 languages. What will be the new name of the race course road? Race course is the official address of the Prime Minister House, India's Prime Minister House. Okay, it is the address of the Prime. It is the name of the street where there is a PM House. Okay. So let's see the news. PM Race Course Road will now be known as the Lok Kalyan Marg. So your answer is Lok Kalyan Marg. Now the Race Course Road will be known as the Lok Kalyan Marg. And the BJP lawmaker Meenakshi Lekhi has earlier proposed the name Ek Atma Marg. Meenakshi Lekhi said that this proposed the name as Ek Atma Marg, but didn't accept it. Right now the race course road is changed into the Lok Kalyan Marg. Let's see the another news, that is Indira Awas Yojana, renamed after the Prime Minister. Okay, the flagship rural housing scheme, that is Indira Awas Yojana, started by the former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, has been reconstructed and renamed as the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, which will be launched next month. Okay, as everybody knows that as the BJP government came into the power, they changed the Gandhi name, Gandhi Yojana, to the different names. Okay, so this is another project, that is Indira Awas Yojana is changed into the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, and the government is aiming to construct 1 crore houses by 2019 according to the sources. Okay, this is the aim of this Yojana. World largest solar power plant was recently installed in which state? This is an important question. Okay, world largest solar power plant. So let's see the news. Adani Group has dedicated to the world largest solar power plant of 648 megawatt set at the Kumudi and the Ramanathapuram district of Tamil Nadu. Okay, so Tamil Nadu is a state which has the world largest solar power plant. So the answer is B. Now trade and banking. Let's go to the trade and banking news. This is very important for all of you guys who whom are available who are appearing for the bank and the IBPS exam. This is very important. Which bank has teamed up with the BHU for banking courses? BHU, that is Banaras Hindu University, which is a bank which tied up with the BHU. So let's the news. Axis Bank, BHU team up for the banking courses. Private sector bank has tied up, that is Axis Bank is tied up with the Banaras University to offer specialized banking courses. Okay, they will design and design and curriculum of the courses with the Faculty of Commerce. So your answer is D. Axis Bank. World Bank will invest nearly 1,000 crore rupees in which state for the betterment of the inland waterways? As there are highways, railways, airways, there are also waterways in our country. Okay, so World Bank give 1,000 crore for the betterment of the inland waterways to one of our state. So let's see the news. World Bank will invest nearly 1,000 crore rupees in Assam for the betterment of the inland waterways. Okay, so Assam is a state which will get this money. Which company has partnered with the National Skill Development Corporation and Maruti to skill 1 million people by 2018? Okay, so let's see the news. Uber partners National NSDC Maruti to skill 1 million by 2018. The name of the scheme is under Uber Shan. The company will provide access to skill development and driver training to the unskilled, Uber India president said. Okay, so the name of the scheme is Uber Shan, and they will give training of driving skills to the 1 million people by 2018. So the answer is B. Uber. Another news, Federal Bank launches Federal Skill Academy at Coimbatore. Okay, so Federal Bank, the headquarters of the Federal Bank if you are appearing for the banking exam, you need to remember the headquarters of the bank also. Okay, so headquarters of the Federal Bank, it is in Kochi. And they launched the second Federal Skill Academy at the Coimbatore. Okay. This is India Commercial Bank in a private sector bank. The CEO of the Federal Bank right now is Shyam Srinivasan. You don't need to remember the name of the CEO, but you need to remember the headquarters of the bank. Which is the top state in attracting industrial investment? So let's see the news. Andhra Pradesh top in attracting industrial investment in 2015 and 16. And the second state is Gujarat and third is the Maharashtra. So the answer is Andhra Pradesh. It is on first position, Gujarat is on second, Maharashtra is on third position to attract investment. Industrial investment. India GDP to grow by 8% over next few years, set by S&P. If a question comes that according to the S&P, India growth GDP growth will be forecasted as, so it is a 8% according to the broadening of the domestic consumption base. Okay, S&P Global Rating project India to clock a storage-free growth of 8% over the next few years. Okay, 8%. Which bank has launched VPay Quick app? So it is an app launched by one of our bank. You need to give the name of that bank. So let's see the news. Vijaya Bank roll out 3 new apps. Okay, on Hindi Divas celebration. The name of the three apps are VPay Quick, Vijaya 19 Star 99 Hash, and VE Connect Plus. These are the three apps which are launched by the Vijaya Bank. Okay, so answer is Vijaya Bank. What amount of the loan has been approved by the Asian Development Bank for Visakhapatnam Chennai Industrial Corridor? So friends, this is not an important question for all of you guys, but you need to remember this, that the Asian Development Bank helped to make Visakhapatnam Chennai Corridor. Okay, this is important. And it is a part of the India's first coastal industrial corridor running from the West Bengal to Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. This is also important. India's first coastal industrial corridor, and ADB helped in Visakhapatnam Chennai corridor. BSE Bombay Stock Exchange is tied up with which social networking site to provide live stock updates? Okay, so let's see the news. BSE tied up with the partnered with the Twitter to provide live updates of BSE Sensex level, stock prices, opening and closing figure of the Sensex. Okay, so this is the Asia's first such collaboration between the stock exchange and a social media. So your answer is Twitter. That is A is your answer. Okay, and you need to also remember this that Sensex is the index of the BSE and National Stock Exchange has an index name Nifty. Okay, so Twitter engaged with the BSE. Which company recently tied up with the BCCI as an associate sponsor? So let's see the news. BCCI partner Jan Lakshmi Financial Services for 3 years. Okay, as an associate partner, sponsor. So your answer is A. Jan Lakshmi Financial Services, partner with the BCCI, which has become first Indian e-commerce company to cross 10 crore customers. Let's see the news. Flipkart became first e-commerce company in India to cross 100 million customers. Okay, became the first e-commerce company in a country to hit the milestone. It is a Bangalore-based company has doubled its user base over the last year and added 25 million users in the past 6 months alone. So your answer is Flipkart. India will buy 33 Rafale jet from which country? Important question. Okay, let's see the news. India and Rafale has reached an agreement on 36 Rafale jet from the latter after repeated delays over price negotiation. Okay, threatened to derail the deal. The cost of acquisition is believed to be around 7.87 billion euros. Okay, so the answer is A. France. India and France have a Rafale jet 36 Rafale jet deal. Now appointments. Jim Yong Kim had for second term as World Bank president. Important news. Okay, Jim Yong Kim again became the president of the World Bank group, and the World Bank was created in the wake of the World War II to help rebuild the global economy. And the headquarters of the World Bank it is in Washington. IMF, International Monetary Bank also have a headquarters in Washington, and World Bank also have a headquarters in Washington. Who has been appointed as a chairperson of Isuzu Motors India. Isuzu Motors India. It's a Japanese automobile company. Okay, so let's see the news. Nakagawa takes over as chairperson of the Isuzu Motors India. So your answer is Hiroshi Nakagawa. Is your answer. Which of the following were recently appointed as a UN Goodwill Ambassador? Let's see the news. Nadia Murad named UN Goodwill Ambassador. Okay, a young Yazidi woman who survived trafficking and the gang rape by so-called Islamic State militant is to be appointed as a UN Ambassador. Okay, so Nadia Murad became the UN Goodwill Ambassador. She is also a Nobel Peace Prize nominee. Okay, and became the Goodwill Ambassador for the dignity of the survivors of the human trafficking. Who has been appointed as a ED in the Union Bank of India. Let's see the news. Atul Kumar Goel take charge as ED in the UBI. UBI. So the answer is Atul Kumar. He was previously General Manager of the Allahabad Bank, now became ED of the Union Bank of India. Union Bank of India has a headquarter in Mumbai. As I told you before in our previous video of the Banking in India, PSB headquarters. Okay, we made a video on banking also. If you are paying for the banking, please watch that video. Okay. So every bank which has a name of India at the last will have headquarters in Mumbai, except only one bank, that is United Bank of India. That is United Bank of India. Its headquarters is in Kolkata. Except every bank which has a India at the last word, okay, will have headquarters in Mumbai. Who has taken additional charge as LIC chairperson? Let's see the news. VK Sharma get additional charge as LIC chairperson. Okay. Your answer is VK Sharma. Which bank has appointed Virat Kohli as its brand ambassador? Okay, so let's see the news. State-owned PNB has roped in an Indian Test keeper, that is Virat Kohli, as a brand ambassador to improve its image, which has taken a hit down due to the raising bad loans. Okay, so your answer is Punjab National Bank. The headquarters of the Punjab National Bank is in Delhi. Who has been appointed as a chairperson of UPSC? Let's see the news. Alka Sirohi appointed UPSC chairperson. She is a former IAS officer, right now appointed as a UPSC chairperson, appointed by the President Pranab Mukherjee. Okay, to perform the duties of the post of the chairperson UPSC. So your answer is Alka Sirohi. Previous chairperson was Deepak Gupta. Okay. Who has been appointed as the first woman director of the Bharat Electronics Limited? BEL. Let's see the news. Anandi Ramalingam assumed charge as BEL first woman director. So the answer is Anandi Ramalingam. She is a full-time director with this company now has 6 directors. SS Mallikarjuna Rao has taken charge as a ED of which bank? Let's see the news. New ED for Syndicate Bank. So Mallika Arjuna Rao has became ED for Syndicate Bank. So your answer is D. Syndicate Bank. The headquarters of the Syndicate Bank it's in Manipal. Okay, it is in Karnataka. The headquarters of the Syndicate Bank is in Manipal and the ED is SS Rao. Who has been appointed as a new World Bank head in India? Let's see the news. Bangladeshi Junaid Ahmed, new World Bank head in India. Okay, so Bangladeshi Junaid Ahmed is new head of World Bank in India. So the answer is Junaid Ahmed. He was previously the Chief of Staff to World Bank Group, President Jim Yong Kim. Who has been appointed as the Chief Selector of BCCI Selection Panel? Okay, BCCI Selection Panel. Who is the Chief Selector? So let's see the news. Ajay Shirke re-elected as a BCCI Secretary. Okay, BCCI, who is the BCCI Secretary? Ajay Shirke selected as a BCCI Secretary and the Chief Selector is MSK Prasad. MSK Prasad is elected as a Chief Selector of the BCCI Selection Panel and the Ajay Shirke is elected as a BCCI Secretary. Okay, and he is also the chief of the Maharashtra Cricket Association, that is MCA. This is the news that BCCI appoints a new selection panel with MSK Prasad as chief selector. Okay, he is a former Indian wicketkeeper and he will replace Sandeep Patil as chairperson of the selector. Who has been appointed as India's new envoy to US? Nevtesh Sarna appointed India's new envoy to US. Okay, he is appointed as a new ambassador to the US. He is a veteran Indian Foreign Services officer of the 1980 batch. Okay, so your answer is Nevtesh Singh Sarna. Who has been appointed as a new Chief Justice of Kerala High Court? Okay, this is important, friends, that the Kerala High Court new Chief Justice is Mohan M. Shanthana Godar. Shanthana Godar is the new Chief Justice of Kerala High Court and this Girish Chandra Gupta is the new Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court. These are the 2 Chief Justices that you need to remember. So this is the same question as I told you before. The Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court, who is this? Girish Chandra Gupta. Now awards. Which of the following is not a recipient of the Priyadarshini Global Award this year? Okay, so let's see the news. ISRO Katrina Juhi Chawla will get Priyadarshini Global Award, which is instituted by a social culture and educational organization, Priyadarshini Academy, in various fields are from Israel, Switzerland, UK. Okay, so ISRO, Juhi Chawla and Katrina will get the Priyadarshini Award, and the person which is not a recipient of this award is the Priyanka Chopra. Which film script has been achieved at the library of the Oscar? Okay, that is an Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science. So let's see the news. Sunrise and the Purge script achieved at the Oscar Library. Okay, so your answer is D. Sunrise and the Purge are included in the Oscar Library. It is a library which is established in 1928 and now located in the Barweli Hills. The library is open to the public and used and year-round by the students, scholars, historians and the industry professionals. Which bank has banked 4 awards for inclusive insurance for 2016? Okay, let's see the news. Award for KVJP Insurance Award effort. So KVJP is the Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank banked 4 bagged 4 awards for inclusive insurance? Okay, it is given by the Scotch Group. So your answer is A. Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank. Which bank has got prize under the Rajbhasha Kirti Puraskar for the year 2015 and 16? Okay, Rajbhasha Kirti Puraskar, Region 6. So let's see the news. Vijaya Bank gets award. Vijaya Bank has bagged the second prize under Rajbhasha Kirti Puraskar for the year 2015 and 16. The prize was accepted by the Kishore Sani, MD and the CEO of Vijaya Bank. So your answer is B. Vijaya Bank got Rajbhasha Kirti Puraskar award. Malayalam critic M. Lilavati bags Mohanan Surwana Mudra Award. Okay, eminent Malayalam critic Ellen Lilavati get this award. Okay, Mohanan is a person who is known as the short story, very well known for the short stories. Okay, so Mohanan Surwana Award goes to Lilavati. Who will be awarded with the Banga Bibhushan Award this year? Banga Bibhushan Award. Okay, this is an award which is given by the West Bengal, and this award was started in 2011, given to the eminent personalities for their contribution to various fields. Okay, and this award is given to right now. 2016 is award given to Lata Mangeshkar. So your answer is B. Emmy Award 2016. So as Oscar is given for the movies, Emmy Award is given for the television, TV serials. Okay. So TV Emmy Award is known as the highest award for the television or the TV serial. Okay, so you need to remember is the drama series given to the Game of Thrones HBO and comedy series, that is Veep. Okay, this is also a serial of HBO. Okay, so you need to remember only these two. San Suu Kyi is from which country? And San Suu Kyi is from which country? So let's see the news. Myanmar leader San Suu Kyi has been honored as the 2016 Humanitarian Award of the Year by the student and the faculty at the Harvard Foundation. She became one of the world well-known political prisoners during her 15 years of house arrest for participating in the protests against the government in 1989. Okay, so she is from the Myanmar and very well-known political leader, Myanmar leader. Okay, and also got the Humanitarian Award 2016. Who will be honored with the annual Lalit Arpan Samman this year? Let's see the news. Shubha Mudgal to get Lalit Arpan Samman. Hindustani classical singer Shubha Mudgal will be honored with this award, and she is very well known for her singing in genres like Khayal, Thumri, Dadra. Okay, and she has been also given her voice to many popular Hindi pop numbers. So the answer is Shubha Mudgal, A. Lalit Arpan Samman. Which is India's most valuable brand? Let's see the news. HDFC Bank Limited, the largest private sector bank in India, was India's most valuable brand for the third successive year and emerged on top by the brand's top 50 most valuable Indian brand ranking. Okay, followed by the Airtel and State Bank of India. The answer is HDFC. It is on first, Airtel on second, and SBI is on third. Recently, who has been awarded with the Clinton Global Citizen Award? Let's see the news. Industrialist Adi Godrej, the chairperson of the Mumbai-based Godrej Group, has conferred with the Clinton Global Citizen Award for leadership in the business and the philanthropy. Okay, so this is an award which is given by the former US President Bill Clinton and his daughter Chelsea in New York. So the answer is Adi Godrej, A. Which state has won Better Performing Project Award 2015? Let's see the news. Himachal Pradesh has won the 2015 Better Performing Project Award for the development of the infrastructure in the state. Okay. So Himachal Pradesh is a state which banked this award for Better Performing Project Award. Now sports. Let's see the sports. Which team has won Calcutta Football League 2016? Okay, so East Bengal win Kolkata Sports League 2016 by defeated Mohammedan Sporting 1-0 at the Kalyani Stadium. Okay, East Bengal Football Club is a professional football club based in the Kolkata, West Bengal. So the answer is East Bengal, D. Which team has beat India in Davis Cup play of 2016? Okay, so this is important that everybody know that Davis Cup in the India in the play group Okay, Spain defeated India 5-0. They whitewashed India. Okay, in 5-0, Rafael Nadal leaded the Spain and they defeated India 5-0. So the answer is Spain. They defeated India in the World Playgroup. What was India's position in the Rio Olympic 2016? Very important question. Okay, let's see the some news about the Rio Olympic. It was concluded at the Maracana Stadium. Okay, where the previous Rio Olympic was also concluded. In the Brazilian city Rio de Janeiro with the theme Biodiversity Our Inspiration. The game was held 528 medals, 22 sports participated from 159 countries. China dominated the Paralympic with 239 medals. Okay, followed by the Britain, Ukraine, and the United States. India finished 43 with their best ever tally of 4 medals, 2 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. Okay, Devendra Jhanjaria was a person which banked 2 medals, 2 gold medals. Okay, and the team of 19 competitors participated from India, in which 16 are male and 3 are female. Okay, they participated in 5 sports. Which country has recently hosted world first deaf shooting competition championship? So let's see the news. Deaf shooter Priyansha Deshmukh win bronze in the world championship. It was held at Russia. Okay, so Russia. Your answer is B. And the Priyansha Deshmukh from India win bronze in the world championship. How many cricket team has played 500 or more test matches including India? Recently, India is playing his 500 test match against New Zealand. Okay, so India became only the fourth team in the history to have played 500 test matches. Okay, when they took on New Zealand in Kanpur, and the other countries are England played 976 matches. Australia, West Indies, and England are the three nations which played more than 500 test matches. So total there are four nations which played 500 or more test matches. Ritu Rani retires from the international hockey. Ritu Rani was a hockey captain, and in fact she was under the Ritu captaincy that the India A qualified for the Rio Olympic after a gap of 30 years. Okay, after a gap of 30 years, India participated in the Rio Olympic under the captaincy of Ritu Rani. Okay, who retires from the international hockey. Now let's see some important books. Uttarakhand governor releases book by the author Nangraj. Okay, the name of the book is the Shanti Ki Talash Mein Zindagi. Is the name of the book which is written in Hindi by the Radhika Nangraj. This book is released by the Uttarakhand governor K.K. Paul. Okay. Malaysian envoy releases translated book on Sai Baba. Okay, so this is a book which is translated by the Malaysian envoy, that is the Hussaini Muhammad Hashim, has released the translated version of the Sai Charitra Granth, a book on the life of Sai Baba. Sai Charitra Granth is the name of that book, which is released by the Malaysian envoy. Who is the author of the book titled Citizen and Society? It is a book which is released by the President, and it is written by our Vice President Muhammad Hamid Ansari. Okay, is the author of this book, Citizen and Society. So answer is B. So these are the important news from the third week of the September 2016, friends. Hope you like it and you will subscribe us. And friends, best of luck and all the best for your upcoming exam.